G'day everybody, welcome back to another episode of Craft by Tim. I've just got a little short project today because it's like really gross and muggy outside and I reckon it's going to rain within like the next hour or something. So I've got a little bit of a project for you guys. I went to Bunnings and I was looking for one of those, I think they're called like farriers brushes, or like it's basically a wire brush with a handle on the top rather than down by the bottom. And I really like them because they're much easier to hang on to, and you can also make sure that you're not going to burn yourself a little bit easier. And they had them there for about 20 bucks. I saw this for about 6. So I've challenged myself to, within the next 30 minutes, create my own farriers brush, or whatever. So I'm going to start the clock and we're going to get started. Okay, so I've pretty well got everything I need. I got a scrap block of wood, got an 8mm drill bit, and I've got two 8mm dowels. I might end up using some nails instead, or even with the dowels. Not entirely sure, but first things first, let's get rid of that. Let's get started. Okay, let's cut off the handle. Get to work. Okay, so when I actually go to glue these together, I'm actually going to glue them like this. So I basically just flipped over the handle, so they're going to be facing in opposite directions. Now I'm going to make a spacer. It's going to be wide enough for my hand. So, considering that this is meant to be a farrier's brush, I decided to use horseshoe nails to nail on the top. I reckon they'll look pretty cool. These are Australian horseshoe nails. They come from the Australian Horseshoe Nail Company. I know, we're a creative bunch. And they're actually based in Victoria, Ballarat. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to sand off these knobby bits. We're then going to, I guess, maybe sand down some of these hard corners and edges and stuff like that, and then we'll hammer in some nails. Got just under 6 minutes on the clock. Pretty close though. I reckon we can do this. Ah, no! And time's up. Damn it! Well, I destroyed the handle and the time's up, so, well, now I have to make a new handle. I have to try and get out these nails. And after a quick rough stain, what we ended up with. It's actually not too bad. It will probably take a little bit of getting used to, and it's probably, like, the handle's probably a little bit high, but it's actually kind of it's not a bad height, because it does keep your knuckles far enough away from the base there. Maybe rounding over this end so I don't have to, my knuckles don't touch if I wrap my hand right around it. But it allows you to get a really nice grip on it, and I really understand why these are so popular. Got a little hole up the top to help hang it. I actually really quite like this. A few flaws in my plans. Once again, splitting, using those horseshoe nails. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, because once again I did end up with a bit of splitting. But overall I think it's pretty strong. Like, it's not coming apart in a hurry. I did put a few nails on the underside to hold it in place a little bit better, but I actually do really quite like this. Yeah, and yes, I did go over time, but you know what? It's fine. I don't care, because this was fun. And if it didn't split, I would have been, you know, I would have only just scraped in. I mean, I would have probably had, I might have gone over by maybe a minute or two, but overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a short one, but gotta have a short one every now and then so we can have long ones in the future. But because the future is coming, I will see you guys in the next episode. Remember to stay safe, happy crafting, and as always, cheers.